Hey Saber fans, welcome back. This is Adam from Blue for Sabers, and today we have another custom build here. This one is pretty awesome. Now, if you're not familiar with this character of Sailor Moon, I can't say that I really was, but a customer came to me, wanted something very unique, and this is the Sailor Moon Kaleidoscope. And she just kind of wanted something that was represented of this character, but was a fan of Star Wars and wanted to mix those universes together. And that's what we do here at Blue Force Sabers. We love to mix different genres together and make something really unique and cool. So this is what we came up with here. If you're not familiar with the kaleidoscope or the moon kaleidoscope, it's a little different. Not too much. I mean, this is the general design of it, but the one thing that you'll notice that's different if you're familiar with it, and if you take a look at the picture there, is this area right here. There's usually this stone or diamond type of jewel in this area. It's pink, or like an off pink or a rose color or something like that. But so I wanted to change that differently because this is a lightsaber form of the moon kaleidoscope. So I wanted to have the blade illuminate on the inside here. So I cut this out, gave this really cool design here. So it's pretty much like that shape of that stone or gem built into this section right here, but I wanted the blade to illuminate through the backside here as well. So the electronics are all stored in this area, and then the blade is inserted on the top portion here through the emitter, and then slides down and pretty much connects with the electronics right here. So it's pretty awesome. You get this really cool illumination through the entire blade, and if you saw in the picture earlier that I posted in the quick video, this looks really awesome with the sound font and the rainbow blade that comes with it. But of course you can change it to any blade color or style you like with the Xenopixel soundboard, but I think this looks really cool with the rainbow blade. So let's take a look at it a little bit closer. So this is a really big piece. I think this might even be heavier than my Witch King saber. If you haven't seen that, definitely check that out in the videos. A couple pictures there. Did that one probably I guess about a year and a half, 2 years now back. But that saber is really cool. But this I think is actually bigger than that. What I really wanted to do is take my scale over here and actually check out the weight, because I haven't done this myself. I was really curious to see really what this came out into the weight, because it's pretty hefty. It's a big saber, and with all my sabers now, these are solid aluminum and steel. So let's take a quick look here together. So wow, 2 pounds 7.5 ounces. That is pretty crazy. Reposition this here. See, yep, so right around that. So 2 pounds 7.76. There we go. So this is a pretty heavy saber. So when I was redesigning it too, of course I wanted to make it comfortable to be able to hold in the hands. So I had to make this area bigger than the original 3D design they came up with. So you can see here, you can fit this now right in the palm of the hand. And then this heart shape around the sides doesn't get in the way at all. So it's really comfortable to hold. It's got this tapered look and feel down the center section here where the grip area is. Really cool with the wings that jet out. And see, I mimicked the size here right on the side to give it a little bit more flair, but to really come into this heart shape as well. This is all painted, so I went with a rose color for it's like an off pink kind of rose color for this section here, which is all spray painted and clear coated. Did a little bit of hand painting for a lighter pink on the bottom portion, and then you can see the sound port there as well, so you get a nice good resonance chamber on the inside as well. And then you have the gold that wraps around, easy access to the electronics to slide that out, charge it, change them out, anything you like. If you want to upgrade, super simple. We have our magnetic switch on the front here, so you can just pop that off. And the really great thing with the electronics here, so you have the Xenopixel, which is now, if you're not familiar with the Xeno version 3, it has app support and Bluetooth, so you can actually fire this up and not even touch the saber at all. It can just be on, and then you can use the app to change all the modes, different sound fonts, a whole bunch of different things in there. But it's really cool with that feature as well. And the great thing too is that, God forbid, anything ever broke on this for the electronics. Things happen, and electronics do break. But the great thing is that you don't have to send the whole saber back now. You just send me an email, and then I work with getting the new electronics all set up, and then I ship it right back out to you. You don't have to ship this, worry about it getting lost or damaged in the mail. We all know how great the shipping companies are and how so good they are with our packages. But anyway, so you don't have to ship this back. You just swap out the electronics, and then you're up and running again, because nobody likes to be without their saber. They like to have this out on display to play with. So that's a great thing that we do here at Blue Force Sabers, is that we make everything very super simple to be able to change things out, so you still have your saber to play around with and having your hands. So what I really like too with this design is up in this emitter section. This is actually two pieces here, and we'll get to this little piece here in a little bit. But this is actually two sections, and I designed it separately too, so this kind of fits right on top. So you have this base section on the bottom, and this is all one piece. And then you have this piece up here, which is a different section. And this is pretty big. This is all one solid piece of aluminum, and you can see just how hefty that is, all painted in gold here with the crown up here, and then that wing, the wings here on the side as well. So you can see down here, you can see the electronics way down in there. So they come about here, so I don't know, what's that, maybe about 3.5 inches into the saber, so you get a great blade depth in it. And the nice thing too is that this is a pretty heavy saber, so to kind of get that blade depth in there, to change the weight of all this weight on the outside where the blade is, it kind of levels out as well. So this top piece here, this is also designed into it as well, and this is designed for the 1-inch blade. So this comes with a 36-inch NeoPixel blade, so you get that really cool illumination, all those effects. But this pops right on top, so customer can choose to leave it on there, remove it. There's a little retention screw right up here, just retention screw right onto the top, and then it's beveled out on the inside to fit the blade tip of a standard 1-inch blade. So came out really cool, fits on there perfectly, and then just adds to the design as well. Got these cool flower shapes around here as well, which goes with that, the Moon Kaleidoscope, designed by Sailor Moon. So let's take this into the other room here that I have. Put a blade in there so you can see really all the cool effects that you can do with this, and see really what it looks like all illuminated. And I can't wait for you to check this out. This is really cool looking when that's illuminated as well. So I really hope you enjoyed the reveal of the Moon Kaleidoscope Saber. If you have any questions on it, please leave them in the comment below. And if you want a custom saber of your very own, that's our specialty. So definitely hit us up. Hit us up in the comments, send us an email, go to any one of our pages, website, blue4sabersefx.com. Check us out on there. We have a whole bunch of different sabers on there as well as our custom ones, but definitely check those out too. But if you want a custom saber, please send me a message, and we'll get right on it. Work out a couple design ideas and make something really cool and special for you. But until next time, take care and happy sabering.